Most people believe being liked is a trick. They think it is about saying the right words, smiling at the right time, or copying the habits of those who seem popular. They believe likability is performance. They believe it is something you put on like a clean jacket and take off when you are tired. This is the myth, and it is powerful because it sounds reasonable, but it is false. Being liked is not about impressing people. It is about putting them at ease, not about standing out, but about making others feel seen. Not about trying harder, but about removing the inner noise that makes you try at all. When you chase approval, people feel the chase. When you are at peace with yourself, people feel safe around you, and safety is the soil where liking grows. Ask yourself this quietly. Who do you enjoy being around the most? Is it the loudest person, the smartest, the most polished, or is it the person who listens without tension, who does not compete for attention, who seems comfortable in their own skin? Most of the time, it is the second kind. This tells you something important about human nature. We are drawn not to effort, but to ease. Real success in relationships is built long before the first conversation. It begins in places no one else can see, inside your thoughts, inside your reactions, inside the silent stories you tell yourself about your worth. Imagine an instrument that has not been tuned. No matter how skilled the musician, the sound will be harsh. But when the instrument is tuned, even simple notes feel pleasant. Your inner state is that instrument. When you are restless inside, you rush people. When you feel inferior, you try to prove. When you feel superior, you dismiss. But when you are settled, you allow, you give space, you listen without waiting to speak. This inner work is invisible, yet it shapes every interaction. People do not respond to your words first, they respond to your state. Think of a calm lake. When the surface is still, it reflects clearly. When it is disturbed, everything looks broken. Your mind works the same way. If you want to be liked, you must first learn to be still within yourself, not empty, not passive, but grounded, steady, present. This is not something you fake, it is something you practice moment by moment. Preparation always meets opportunity, even in human connection. You may not know when you will meet someone important, a future friend, a mentor, a partner. But when the moment arrives, what you bring is not luck, it is preparation. Your habits of listening, your patience, your emotional control. These things do not appear suddenly, they are built quietly over time. You cannot decide to be patient in one conversation if you have never practiced patience alone. You cannot suddenly be interested in others if your mind is trained to think only of itself. The way you treat people when nothing is at stake is the way you will treat them when everything is. This is a law. It does not bend for desire. Pressure reveals patterns. When things are easy, almost everyone seems pleasant. But watch what happens under stress. One person becomes sharp, another becomes silent, another becomes defensive. These reactions are not accidents. They are rehearsed behaviors, practiced unconsciously for years. Consider a workplace where deadlines are tight. One individual listens even more carefully when tension rises. They ask calm questions. They steady the room. People begin to trust them, not because they demand respect, but because they reduce fear. Another person in the same situation interrupts, rushes, blames. Their words may be correct, but their presence feels heavy. Over time, people avoid them, not consciously, naturally. Or think of a family disagreement. One person seeks to be understood first. They raise their voice, they repeat themselves. Another seeks to understand first. They pause, they reflect, they lower the temperature. Guess who others want to talk to later? Guess who becomes the emotional center? Pressure did not create these outcomes, it revealed them. Focus is fragile. It must be protected. When you are distracted by your phone, your worries, your need to be impressive, you are not truly with the person in front of you. They feel this absence, even if they cannot name it. Attention is a form of respect. When you give it fully, people feel valued without you saying a word.
Treat your focus like something precious. Do not scatter it. When you listen, listen fully. When you speak, speak simply. Not this frantic jumping between thoughts, but that steady presence that signals you are not in a hurry to escape. Ask yourself, are you trying to connect or are you trying to finish? Growth in this area follows a simple sequence. You learn, you apply, you evaluate, you correct, you persist. Many people stop at learning. They collect ideas, phrases, techniques, but without application, knowledge is weight. When you apply, you see where you stumble. When you evaluate, you become honest. When you correct, you grow. When you persist, you change. You may notice that you interrupt, that you become impatient, that you drift into your own thoughts. This is not failure, this is feedback. Quietly note it. Adjust next time. Day after day, conversation after conversation, small corrections compound. Discipline matters more than motivation. Motivation is loud and short-lived. Discipline is quiet and reliable. You will not always feel like listening. You will not always feel calm, but you can build systems, simple rules. Pause before responding. Ask one sincere question. Maintain eye contact for a few seconds longer. These are not emotional decisions, they are practiced behaviors. Systems beat moods. When you rely on mood, you are inconsistent. When you rely on discipline, you are stable. And stability is attractive. People trust what is steady. Strategic patience is essential. Relationships grow in seasons. You cannot rush trust. You cannot force liking. When you try, it backfires. Instead, plant seeds, show up consistently, be kind without agenda, allow time to do its work. This long-view thinking separates those who build deep connections from those who burn bridges without knowing why. Measure yourself quietly. After interactions, reflect. Did you listen more than you spoke? Did you seek to understand? Did you bring calm or tension? This is not self-criticism, it is self-measurement. Athletes review performance not to punish, but to improve. Do the same with your conversations. Momentum builds slowly. At first, changes feel small, almost invisible, but day after day, people begin to respond differently. They open up more, they seek your presence, they trust your words. This is compounding. What starts as effort becomes habit. What becomes habit becomes identity. Eventually, being liked is no longer a goal, it is a byproduct. You are no longer trying to create moments, you are living in a way that creates them naturally. This is the breakthrough. Not a dramatic shift, but a quiet elevation. You walk into rooms without armor. You speak without strain. You listen without impatience. And people feel it. They may not know why they enjoy being around you. They just do. Because you are no longer asking to be liked. You are offering something rarer. Presence, stability, respect. This way of living does not end. It deepens. Each interaction becomes practice. Each relationship becomes a mirror. And slowly, without noise, without force, you become someone others trust, remember, and welcome. Not because you learned a trick, but because you mastered yourself. This mastery shows itself in small moments, in how you greet someone without urgency, in how you allow silence without rushing to fill it, in how you disagree without needing to win. These moments seem ordinary, but they are rare, and rarity draws attention. Ask yourself again, quietly, when was the last time you felt truly comfortable with someone? Not entertained, not impressed, but comfortable. You likely felt no pressure to perform, no need to explain yourself, no fear of being judged. That feeling did not come from their words alone. It came from their inner steadiness. This is the psychology at work. You must understand something important. People are always asking one question beneath the surface. Am I safe here? Safe to speak, safe to be imperfect, safe to be myself. When your presence answers yes, liking follows naturally. When your presence answers no, even charm cannot save the connection.
This safety is not created by agreement. You can disagree and still be liked. It is not created by praise. You can be honest and still be welcomed. It is created by respect. Respect for the other person's inner world. Respect for their pace. Respect for their dignity. Notice how often conversations become contests. Who knows more? Who speaks better? Who finishes first? These contests exhaust people. They create tension. Step out of them. Choose curiosity over control. Choose understanding over dominance. Not this urge to prove, but that quiet confidence that does not need witnesses. You do not need to be interesting to be liked. You need to be interested. This simple shift changes everything. When you genuinely want to understand someone, your tone softens, your eyes settle, your questions deepen. People feel this immediately. It tells them they matter. Of course, this takes practice. Your mind will wander. Your ego will interrupt. You will want to speak about yourself. Do not fight these impulses aggressively. Notice them. Let them pass. Return your attention again and again. This is training. Think of a craftsman shaping wood. They do not strike wildly. They make small, precise adjustments. Over time, the shape emerges. Your social presence is shaped the same way, through repeated, gentle correction. Remember the sequence: learn, apply, evaluate, correct, persist. Each conversation is a chance to apply. Each reflection is a chance to evaluate. Each adjustment is a step forward. Persistence turns effort into ease. There will be days you feel off, tired, irritated, distracted. This is where discipline protects you. You do not need to be perfect. You need to be consistent. Follow your simple rules even when your mood resists, especially then. This builds reliability in you and in how others experience you. Reliability creates trust. Trust creates comfort. Comfort creates liking. This is not magic, it is cause and effect. Patience again becomes your ally. Do not expect instant results. Some people open quickly, others slowly. Respect both. Do not rush intimacy. Allow relationships to unfold. Like seasons, each has its time. Forcing growth damages roots. As time passes, feedback will appear. Subtle at first, people linger longer. They ask your opinion. They share more, or they withdraw. Pay attention. Adjust quietly. No drama, no self-blame, just learning. Momentum builds beneath awareness. One day you realize conversations feel lighter. You are not rehearsing. You are not anxious. You are simply present. This is compounding in motion. Eventually, this presence becomes who you are, not a technique you remember to use, a way you move through the world, calm, attentive, grounded. This is the lifestyle of breakthrough. You do not chase connection, you create conditions for it. You do not demand to be liked, you become someone easy to like, not because you are pleasing, but because you are peaceful, and peace is contagious. People leave your presence feeling a little less burdened, a little more heard, a little more at ease. They may not thank you, they may not notice consciously, but they will remember how they felt, and they will want to feel it again. This is the quiet power of self-mastery in human relationships. It does not announce itself, it does not rush, it simply works. Carry this with you into every room, every conversation, every silence. Let your inner steadiness lead. Let your attention be generous. Let time do its work. And without striving, without force, you will find that people are drawn to you, not instantly in a flash, but deeply, steadily, and sincerely.
because what you offer is rare, and because it begins, always, from within.